We've got the Pioneer 520 loaded up. We're going to head over and show you some of the best trails that Southeast Ohio has to offer. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're on our way down to Wayne National Forest. We're going to go to the new Straightsville Trailhead today, and we're going to ride down towards Dorr Run and Nelsonville. We picked up our passes at the Sunoco station right there at the Hocking County line on 33. They were $35 for the season, or if you just want a 3-day pass, they've got them for 20 bucks. The village of New Straightsville is a quiet little rural town. It's in Perry County near the Hocking County border, and it's ATV friendly. The new Straightsville Trailhead is located just south of town on State Route 595. All of the trailheads here at Wayne National Forest have these large gravel lots. They also have these loading zones and also an informational board with information about the trails as well as maps and nice updated restrooms. According to the Forest Service website, there's about 75 miles of trails here to ride, although I think there could be a touch more. In-state residents will need an APV or UV tag to ride here, and one of the things I like the most is you can do a night ride. Night riding is permitted. So our plan for today is to head south on the main corridor and visit Dorr Run and the city of Nelsonville. But before we do that, we're going to head into New Straightsville and grab some lunch. Doubling is not allowed unless your four-wheeler is specifically designed to do so. The 50-inch trail width restriction is enforced. The rangers here have a reputation for enforcing those rules, and they will write citations. We're stopping here at Little Italy for lunch in New Straightsville. They've got a full menu and the food is great. There's plenty of indoor and outdoor seating here at Little Italy. They have a large gravel lot on the side for parking, and if that's full, there's parking along the street. The pizza here is really good. They've got a thin, crispy crust, a couple different sauce options, spicy and sweet, and I believe 2 different pepperoni options. It's really good. Now that we've got ourselves fueled up, we're going to go out and hit the trails. In case you're wondering about the Pioneer 520, I'm not going to give a full review on it or anything like that, but this is the second Pioneer that we've had. We had a 17 500 that had just a rack out back, and we used it primarily for work, but occasionally would ride here. And then 2 years ago, I got a Can-Am Maverick Trail 1000, and we had it for just a few months. We really couldn't justify the cost of having that machine for as few miles as we really ride here with all of our other out-of-state trips. So I ended up selling that. We decided that we wanted to try to ride this a little bit this year because our son has a Razor, and so I went ahead and got one of these for work. And again, it'll be kind of the same concept. We'll be working with it mostly, 95% work and then 5% riding over here. These things only have about 4 inches of travel, and compared to the R-Max, it's just like scramble your brain, beat your teeth out of your skull. So I wouldn't really recommend one if you're riding over like 50 miles. but if you're just using it for work, they're excellent. If a 50-inch side-by-side is your thing, I would definitely go for the Can-Am Maverick Trail 800 or 1000. They have a DPS model in both. The Pioneer's a good little workhorse, but it's not that great for trail riding. Anything over 50 miles, you're just asking for punishment. And I'm not really a RZR guy, so I don't think I'd go for that. But the Can-Ams are nice. I had one. They ride great and they're very capable. But that's only if you're riding 50-inch trails, really. Otherwise, you're going to want a 1000cc and something wide. We've traveled about 17 miles so far from the new Straightsville Trailhead down here to the Monday Creek Trailhead. Our next stop will be in the city of Nelsonville. This thing's loaded, folks. It's got the Bose stereo system in it. Leather seats. This could be your next ride, Michelle. So we've got a 2003 Yukon Denali here sitting along the trail side. Now, she's been sitting here for a couple of years, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this thing started and see if she's a runner. Nope, not happening. first time for everything using the ATM drive-through in the side-by-side. Not bad. We're about 28 miles into this ride, and the old Pioneer took 1.3 gallons. Not too shabby. It's pretty muddy out on the trails today. She's about half plugged, so we're going to spray it off before we head back. That's looking a lot better. The owners of these places hate it when side-by-sides and four-wheelers come in and make a mess of them, so we're just trying to be as respectful as possible and just clean that out. Hit that windshield. We're out of here. There's a lot to see and do in Nelsonville. Nelsonville is not only the home to the Hocking College, but there's also the Rocky Boot outlet, and there is the Hocking Valley Scenic Railroad. There are several restaurants in town, including a Mexican restaurant, a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, and a couple others, and I think a Subway. Also right next to Rocky Boots here is the Star Brick Barbecue. And then directly here behind me is Nelsonville's historic downtown district, where there's several shops and a bakery. There's several gas stations, a full-size Kroger and Kroger Fuel Center, Speedway, and there's another one just down the road here. I'm not quite sure what the name of it is, but this is the first time we've ever ridden into Nelsonville. I think last year was the year that they passed the ordinance to allow folks to come in off the trails. So if you haven't been in here, come in and check it out. It's really nice, and there's plenty to do. We're getting pretty close to 40 miles into this ride. We're here at the White Oak Trailhead. We're going to make our turn and start heading back towards New Straightsville. Well, we just got back to the trailhead, and all told today we did about 60 miles. We went down to Dorr Run through Monday Creek on the main corridor, and we did a little bit of Dorr Run, but we didn't touch any of the Long Ridge Trailhead or any of the old Camp Ohio, I think they call it the old Camp Ohio side over on the other side of Williams Campground. We didn't get to any of that today, so a fella could probably easily ride 100 miles here in a day. If you wanted to cover it in 2 days, it'd be a little more leisurely, and you could stop and take breaks and enjoy the sights a little bit more. But there's plenty of riding here. We're going to do another video at Dorr Run. We'll do one at Long Ridge, or maybe a combination, and then also the Ironton district, which is down at Hanging Rock. We want to get down there too. The last time we were there, the trails were in pretty poor shape. The Maverick struggled in spots. This thing, no way. So hopefully they've done a little bit of maintenance down there since the last time I've been. But if you've liked the video, please give us a like and a subscribe. We really appreciate it. And continue to look for more stuff from us. But right now, we're going to head to Logan. We're going to try to get a seat at either the Hungry Buffalo or Millstone Barbecue and feed our faces. But thanks for watching, and take care.